Friends, to the left you can see the Chamundi hills veiled in morning mist. We are now traveling along National Highway 766, a serene route leading us towards the sacred town of Nanjangud. The air is cool, the mist wraps the road like a soft blanket, and it feels as if the journey itself is whispering stories of devotion and time. दोस्तों, मिस्टी मॉर्निंग्स एक ऐसा एहसास है जो दिल को शांत कर देता है। जब धुंध जमीन से मिलती है, लगता है जैसे आसमान झुककर धरती को छू रहा हो। हर सांस में एक नई ताजगी, हर नजर में एक कहानी छुपी होती है, और इसी सुकून भरे लम्हों में शुरू होती है हमारी यात्रा। नंजनगुडू, एक प्राचीन मंदिरों का शहर जहाँ कबिनी की किनारे भक्ति और इतिहास एक साथ बहते हैं। This is the historic Kabini Bridge commissioned in 1735 by Dalwai Devraj, the commander under the Vadiyar rulers of Mysore. Built with locally sourced brick, sand and stone in medieval Gothic revival architecture, it once carried bullock carts and carriages across the Kabini River near Nanjangud. In 1899, the meter gauge railway line was extended over the same bridge, serving both road and railway for more than a century, until its closure in 2007, marking the end of an era. The Kabini River, one of the major tributaries of the river Kaveri in southern India, originates in the lush Wayanad district of Kerala, where the Panamaram and Manantwadi rivers meet. Flowing eastward, Kabini enters Karnataka, weaving through forests and farmlands, shaping sacred landscapes and nurturing countless lives along its journey. The Kabini River is also known as Kapila, a name rooted in ancient lore. It is believed to be named after sage Kapila, who once meditated on its tranquil banks. Even today, this sacred name endures, especially here in Nanjangud, the holy town that rests along the river Kapila's timeless flow. Nanjangud, mentioned as Sri Garalapuri in the Shiva Purana, is believed to be the sacred abode of Lord Shiva in southern India, often called Dakshina Kashi, the Kashi of the south. Legend says the demon Keshi received a boon from Brahma and Vishnu that neither could destroy him. Drunk with power, he tormented sages and the Devas until they pleaded to Shiva for help. The Lord appeared here in Garalapuri, Sri Kshetra, and vanquished Keshi. He then blessed the land, owing that a part of his divine essence would forever remain here, making this place a true Papa Vinashini, the remover of sins. It is said that one who bathes in the holy Kabini river and prays to Srikanteshwara, the blue-throated Lord, is freed from all sins and blessed with grace. Nanjangud has been a prominent Shaiva center for nearly 1,000 years. The town and its temple are believed to have been originally built by the Western Ganga dynasty in the 9th and 10th centuries, with later contributions from the Cholas, Hoysalas, and the Vijayanagara kings, each leaving their mark on this sacred landscape of devotion and architecture. Hadinaru Kalina Mantapa in Nanjangud refers to a historic 16-pillared pavilion located on the serene banks of the Kapila river, close to the Srikanteshwara temple. This ancient structure holds deep cultural and spiritual significance, serving as a sacred space for rituals such as the Kapila Arati. For generations, devotees, sages, and pilgrims have gathered here to perform religious ceremonies, penance, and spiritual practices. The Mantapa stands as a silent witness to centuries of devotion, its weathered pillars echoing the chants and prayers that have filled the air of this holy town since time immemorial. It is said that goddess Parvati, consort of Lord Shiva, once wished to visit this sacred land. Shiva brought her to Garalapuri, present-day Nanjangud. When she bent down to touch the waters of the Kabini river, a precious gemstone from her crown slipped and fell into the stream. Pleased, Lord Shiva declared, "Devi, until now this place held my divine presence. From this moment it shall also bear yours." And so, this holy site came to be known as Dakshina Manikarnika Ghat, the southern counterpart of Varanasi's sacred Manikarnika. The Kabini river, also known as the Kapila, originates in Pakramtalam hills of Wayanad. Though the name itself does not literally mean serenity, the river has long been celebrated for its tranquil flow and its harmony with nature. It is often symbolically associated with serenity, abundance, and natural beauty because of the lush forests and vibrant wildlife that grace its course, a poetic reflection rather than a linguistic one. The Kabini is nourished by several tributaries, the Makkiyad, Periya, Panamaram, and Kalindi rivers, the last originating from the Brahmagiri hills, as well as the Taraka and Nugu rivers, all of which infuse immense vitality into the Kapila, sanctifying its flow as it blesses the sacred town of Nanjangud. Kapila, referred to in the 7th to 6th century BCE text and also known as Chakradhanus, was a revered Vedic sage regarded as the founder of the Sankhya school of Hindu philosophy. According to the Brahmananda Purana, Kapila is described as an incarnation of Lord Vishnu. He was the 10th son of sage Kardama and Devahuti, born as a divine boon granted by Lord Narayana himself. It is believed that Kapila Maharshi once meditated on the serene banks of the river, now known as Kabini. Over time, this sacred association led to the river being referred to as Kapila, honoring the sage's spiritual presence and his contemplative legacy. Maharshi Gautama, son of sage Dirghatamas, is revered figure in Hinduism and is also mentioned in Jain and Buddhist traditions. He finds reference in the Yajurveda, Ramayana, and Ganesha Purana, and is widely known for the legend involving his wife Ahalya. Another significant tale associated with him is the origin of the sacred river Godavari, also called Gautami in his honor. According to the mythology of Nanjangud, sage Gautama is believed to have resided at this very site where he consecrated the Srikanteshwara Linga and established the temple on the tranquil banks of the Kapila river. Magasnana is the sacred ritual bath observed before sunrise during the holy month of Magha, a time considered highly auspicious in Hindu tradition for spiritual cleansing and divine blessings. Derived from the Sanskrit word Magha, meaning great or mighty, it symbolizes power, purity, and ancestral connection. According to the belief, bathing in sacred rivers during this period absolves one of sins, bestows spiritual merit equal to performing great yajnas, and pleases deities like Lord Vishnu and Surya Deva. At Nanjangud, The Kapila river, named after sage Kapila and revered for its tranquil sanctity, become a sacred site for this holy observance. Devotees gather on its serene banks in the early dawn, immersing themselves in its cool waters with prayers for purification, prosperity, and the blessings of their ancestors. The convergence of faith, the chill of dawn, and the divine aura of the Kapila make Magasnana here not just a ritual but a profound spiritual experience that connects the devotees with timeless traditions and cosmic rhythm. The Nanjangud temple, also known as the Srikanteshwara temple, is an ancient shrine dedicated to Lord Shiva, nestled in the sacred pilgrimage town of Nanjangud. The word Nanju in Kannada means poison, hence Nanjangudeshwara translates to the god who drank the poison, referring to the legend of the great churning of the ocean of milk. From this divine tale, the town derived its name, Nanjangud, meaning the abode of Lord Nanjangudeshwara. During the reign of King Tippu Sultan, his royal elephant lost its sight. Following the counsel of his wise minister, Sri Purnaya, the king sent the elephant to the sacred Nanjangudeshwara temple and performed rituals for 48 days. Miraculously, on the 48th day, the elephant's vision was restored. In gratitude, Tippu Sultan offered an emerald green Shivalinga to Lord Nanjangudeshwara and reverently hailed him as Hakim Nanjunda, the divine healer. The 9-storied, 120-foot tall Gopuram of the temple stands as a majestic gateway built by Queen Devarajamani, consort of King Krishnaraja Vadayar III of Mysore. Adorned with intricate stucco images and decorations, the towering structure features 7 golden kalashas, each nearly 3 meters tall, a splendid example of classic Dravidian architecture. According to mythology, sage Gautama installed a linga here, the sacred symbol of Lord Shiva. The origins of the Srikanteshwara temple trace back to the Ganga dynasty, though its present grandeur reflects the devotion and artistry of the Cholas, Hoysalas, and the Vadayars of Mysore. The Gangas built the earliest shrine, while the Cholas and Hoysalas enriched it with exquisite architectural elements. Later, the Vadayars, devoted patrons of the temple, added the magnificent Gopuram and several mandapas, shaping the temple's majestic form we see today. The entire temple complex, spread across nearly 1 acre, measuring about 385 by 160 feet, is among the largest in the region. Over centuries, master architects and sculptors from various dynasties have contributed to its grandeur. Their distinctive styles and patterns woven into the myriad structures within the complex make this sacred abode a living museum of evolving temple art and devotion. The temple houses several minor shrines and statues dedicated to deities such as Narayana, Chandikeshwara, Parvati, and the five-faced Ganapati, along with Natya Ganapati and many others. Within the complex, one can also find numerous lingas, beautifully carved mantapas, divine vahanas or carriages, and Utsava Murtis, the idols used during grand temple processions. The Nanjangud Srikanteshwara temple houses 121 statues of Lord Shiva in his many divine forms and over 65 sacred lingas, each representing timeless devotion and artistry. The Nanjangud temple is renowned for its depiction of 32 divine forms of Ganesha, Bala, Taruna, Bhakti, Veera, Shakti, Dvija, Siddhi, Uchchista, Vigna, Kshipra, Heramba, Lakshmi, Maha, Vijaya, Nritya, Urdhva, Ekakshara, Varada, Trayakshara, Kshipra Prasada, Haridra, Ekadanta, Srishti, Uddanda, Rinamochana, Dundi, Dvimukha, Trimukha, Simha, Yoga, Durga, and Sankatahara, each symbolizing a unique aspect of divine wisdom, strength, and benevolence. Belpatra, also known as Bilvapatra, is a sacred leaf from the bel tree offered with devotion to Lord Shiva. Its trifoliate shape holds profound meaning, symbolizing the three eyes of Lord Shiva, the divine trinity of Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara, and the three qualities of nature, Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. It is believed that bel tree emerged from the sweat of goddess Parvati herself, making every leaf sacred and infused with her divine essence. Offering Bilvapatra to Lord Shiva is an act of purification, a humble surrender of one's soul to the Supreme. Equally sacred is the Nagalinga Pushpa, the cannonball flower whose form resembles a Shivalingam protected by a Naga, the holy serpent. This flower too is offered in reverence to the divine presence of Shiva. And then comes Dhupa, the ritual offering of fragrant incense. As its gentle smoke rises, it carries our prayers toward the heavens, symbolizing purity, faith, and spiritual awakening. Dhupa is one of the 5 primary offerings, the Pancha Upachara, and also a key part of the Shodasha Upachara, the 16 sacred services of Hindu worship. Through this simple act, the air burns divine, the senses awaken, and the heart connects deeply with the spirit of devotion. इस धूप की सुगंध में शायद प्रार्थना का एक गीत छुपा है जो धीरे धीरे उठता है और आसमान तक पहुंचकर कह देता है, प्रभु हम यहाँ हैं, अपनी रोशनी से हमारे अंतरात्मा को साफ कर दो। इस जलती साम्राणी की राख में हमारे सारे सवाल पिघल जाते हैं और केवल श्रद्धा रह जाती है, शांत, कोमल और पवित्र। धूप की इस सुगंध में भक्ति का सागर गूंज उठता है। जब धुआं ऊपर उठता है, लगता है जैसे हमारी अरदास शिव के चरणों तक पहुंच रही हो। भक्त बोलते हैं, हे महादेव, इस साम्राणी की लौ में हमारे मन की अशांति जलकर एक नई शांति दे दो। There is an interesting story behind Nandi Bull here. Dadavoy Vikramaraya was a powerful commander-in-chief of the Mysore kingdom in the early 17th century. During the reign of Maharaja Immadi Rajavadiyar between 1617 and 1637, Vikramaraya wielded immense power, almost ruling the kingdom himself. He was a man of great ambition and political cunning whose influence shaped the course of Mysore's history. When Rajavadiyar too ascended the throne, Vikramaraya was accused of plotting his death. He then placed Kantirava Narasaraja I on the throne, hoping to rule through him. But destiny had other plans. When the young king began to assert his own rule, Vikramaraya's conspiracy turned against him and he was eventually assassinated. With his death, Kantirava Narasaraja I emerged as one of Mysore's strongest ruler. Yet, Vikramaraya's legacy lives on here in Nanjangud. He is believed to have commissioned the massive stone Nandi in 1644, the majestic 8-foot tall bull carved from a single block of black granite. Standing proudly in the temple's prakaram, it remains one of the most striking symbols of devotion and artistry in the Srikanteshwara temple complex. With the crescent moon adorning his matted locks, Shiva is revered as Chandrasekhara. With the serpent gracefully coiled around his neck, he is worshipped as Nagabhushana. With the Trishula in his hand, he is known as Trishuladhari, the wielder of cosmic power. He is the silent force in every prayer, the unseen presence in every chant, dwelling in temples, in hearts and in rhythm of the universe itself. Beyond form and beyond time, Shiva remains eternal, formless and ever present in all.
नील से नीलकंठ हुआ, विष को भी विशुद्ध किया, दर्द को दार कर दया बन गया, यही तो शिव का दिया.
The three lokas, heaven, earth and the netherworld, represent the three planes of existence that Lord Shiva's Trishula harmonizes and transcends. The three prongs of Shiva's Trishula signify Svargaloka or heaven, realm of the Devas or celestial beings, Prithviloka or earth, the human world, and Patalaloka or the netherworld, the subterranean realm associated with Nagas and hidden energies, symbolizes the subconscious, primal forces and material depth.
त्रिशूल में समाया त्रिलोक का संतुलन महान, सृजन पालन संहार शिव का दिव्य विधान, अहंकार दुख अज्ञान को करता ये अंत, सत्व रजतम में रचता जीवन का संतुलित संत.
The three prongs of Shiva's Trishula signify dominion over these three realms, balance between spiritual, physical and subconscious existence, harmony across all planes of being. Friends, now I bring you three wooden chariots, Parvati, Subramanya and Chandikeshwara, standing gracefully along the Rathabidi after the early morning procession. Part of the grand Panchamaharathotsava in Nanjangud, this 5-chariot festival unfolds every year in March or April, drawing thousands of devotees. Moments ago, these towering chariots rolled through the streets, pulled by countless hands in devotion. After sacred rituals and pujas, the Utsava Murti is ceremoniously placed in the chariot at the auspicious Meena Lagna. And here they stand now, silent, majestic, echoing a divine journey among devotees. Along the temple street, vendors offer sambrani to passing devotees, its sacred fragrance rising in soft swirling smoke. The air turns mystical as the entire sanctum is gently veiled in this divine haze. Each breath carries devotion, each moment feels timeless, and there, in silent strength, the sacred Nandi facing the temple entrance watches it all, a witness to faith, to rituals, and to the endless rhythm of devotion. Here comes a vibrant scene, jaggery diyas glowing softly, coconuts offered with devotion. Vendors line the streets selling sacred peacock feathers, symbols of grace and divinity. The town comes alive with rituals, prayers, and the sweet charm of Bendu Battasu, filling the air with tradition and joy. Devotees gather around the towering chariot, their eyes filled with hope and devotion. In a unique ritual, they throw sacred davana, pierced into a banana, towards the top of the chariot, each offering carrying a silent prayer, a wish, a longing, a belief. To reach the top is considered auspicious, a sign that their prayers will be heard and fulfilled. Hands rise, hearts whisper, and in that moment, faith finds its flight. Davana, Artemisia palens, a sacred aromatic herb known for its woody citrus fragrance and delicate silver green leaves. In Ayurveda, it is valued for its antimicrobial, antifungal and healing properties. Here, it becomes an offering of faith, pierced into a banana and thrown towards the towering chariot. Each throw carries a prayer. The majestic Gautama Ratha of Lord Srikanteshwara, rising nearly 90 feet and weighing over 110 tons, a towering symbol of faith and devotion. Adorned with vibrant flags and flowing drapes, it moves through the 1.5 kilometer Rathabidi. With a variety of offerings on display, vendors gather in large numbers at the Jatra Mahotsava, drawing devotees with their unique wares, from sacred items to festive treats. Kaurishal astrology, Kavade Shastra, an ancient and intuitive form of divination rooted in South Indian traditions. Using consecrated Kaurishals, sometimes 108 in number, astrologers seek answers to life's questions on health, wealth, and relationships. Guided by the blessings of Goddess Lakshmi, each reading becomes a bridge between faith and fate. Amidst the sacred celebrations, a playful world unfolds for children. Vendors sell colorful toys, bubble guns that fill the air with joy, sparking imagination and laughter. Nearby, a variety of animal masks, bringing out curiosity, play, and wonder. At Nanjangud's 9th century Srikanteshwara temple, Theppotsava is a grand ritual of the Dodda Jatra Mahotsava, echoing devotion, faith, and timeless tradition. A grand ritual on the Kapila river under the full moon, witnessed by lakhs of devoted hearts. सांझ ढलती है, चांद आसमान में चमकता है, कपिला अपनी लहरों में दिव्य रूप धारण करती है और श्रीकंठेश्वरा जल पर विहार को बेचैन हो उठते हैं. The Utsava Murti of Lord Srikanteshwara is brought in a grand Pallaki procession to the river banks with Mangalavadya filling the air. Before the divine float begins, rituals and pujas are solemnly performed. Under a ceremonial canopy, the Utsava Murti is respectfully carried to the Theppa, accompanied by priests and Mangalavadya. The Hadinaru Kalu Mantapa, the 16-pillared pavilion on the river bank, glowed with vibrant lights during the festival. Once a sacred space for japa, tapa, and dhyana, it stood as a timeless witness to devotion. Placed on a beautifully decorated float, the deity sails across the sacred waters, symbolizing spiritual purification and the journey of the soul. As the Theppa gently glides, about 3 sacred rounds are performed in the Kapila river, each circle reflecting the eternal cycle of life, devotion, and surrender. In this divine moment, it feels as though Lord Srikanteshwara himself blesses every devotee, drawing closer to their prayers, their faith, and their inner silence. Rooted in ancient temple traditions, Theppotsava is believed to have evolved as a way to take the divine beyond temple walls, bringing the deity closer to the people and sanctifying the flowing waters. And as the lamps shimmer and chants echo in the night, the message is simple yet profound. Cleanse the mind, surrender the ego, and let devotion flow, just like the river. Amidst dazzling fireworks and a sea of devotees, this sacred boat festival unfolds the cultural and spiritual grandeur of Nanjangud, the divine abode of Lord Shiva. People happily walk along the dazzling lights of the temple street, where Lord Shiva's presence is felt in every step and every prayer. Lord Shiva's divine aura lingers in the air, guiding every heart in devotion. Lord Shiva silently blesses every passing soul. Lord Shiva's presence fills every moment. Lord Shiva's grace echoes in every corner. Lord Shiva's divine aura lingers in the air. Witness this divine full moon festivity 3 days after Panchamaharathotsava in March or April. ये है कपिला, धीरे धीरे बहने वाली लेकिन अपने अंदर अनंत कहानियों को संभाले हुए, वायनाड की पहाड़ों से निकलकर अपने साथ लाती है मिट्टी की सुगंध, वृक्षों की सांस और प्रकृति का गीत। इसने हमसे पहले भी कई युग देखे हैं, संतों का ध्यान, ऋषियों का तपस्या और भक्तों का निर्मल समर्पण। आज भी ये नदी उतनी ही शांत है और उतनी ही पवित्र, पर इसके साथ चलती है एक और कहानी, जीवन की कहानी। मुझे यहाँ के एक नौकावाहक ने बताया कि जब नदी अपने बाव में होती है तो वे इसकी धारा के साथ 20-30 किलोमीटर का सफर तय करते हैं, ऊपर से नीचे लहरों के साथ, ताकि अपनी रोजी का जालिम पकड़ सके। कपिला उनके लिए सिर्फ एक नदी नहीं, रोटी, रूह और रोजगार है। जहां हम इसके सुंदर दृश्यों में खो जाते हैं, वहीं ये नदी मछुआरों के घरों में आशा का दिया जलाती है। इस पानी में जीवन है, मछलियां, पक्षी और किनारे के हर पेड़ पौधे कपिला की कृपा से ही जीते हैं। और फिर भी ये सिर्फ प्रकृति का साधन नहीं, ये एक तीर्थ है, एक पवित्र स्थान। कपिला के किनारे ऋषि कपिला की तपस्या, गौतम महर्षि का ध्यान और हजारों भक्तों की प्रार्थनाएं आज भी हवा में गूंजती है। जब ये गोल सा कश्ती इसके ऊपर सरकता है तो ऐसे लगता है जैसे हम समय के ऊपर चल रहे हो। इस नदी का हर मोड़, हर लय, हर लहरे हमें एक बात सिखाती है, जीवन बस बहने में है, देने में है और हर दिन किसी न किसी रूप में उदारी पाने में है। ये कपिला प्रकृति की गोद भी है, भक्ति का दीपक भी और जीवन का सहारा भी। इसकी शांति में एक गहरा संदेश छुपा है, जो इसे सुनना चाहे उसे कभी शून्य, कभी संपूर्ण होने का रास्ता दिखाई देता है। इसलिए शायद जब मनुष्य अपने ज्ञान पाता है और जीवन की असहाय चीजों से विरक्त होता है, तो वो नदियों की ओर चल पड़ता है, उन्हें देखने, उन्हें समझने और उनके बहने में अपना सत्य ढूंढने। यही तो ज्ञान था जो महासंतों और ऋषियों ने समझा कि जीवन का सार प्रवाह में है और मोक्ष उस समर्पण में जहाँ मन का बोझ गिर जाता है। ऐसे ही कई लोग जो इस सच को पा लेते हैं, अपनी समझ से एक दिव्य आत्मा बनकर नक्षत्रों के बीच अपना अस्तित्व पा लेते हैं और प्रकृति के इस अनंत गीत में हमेशा के लिए समा जाते हैं। Along the sacred banks of the Kapila river stand numerous tiny shrines, each born from the devotion of countless souls from ancient times to the present day. The first among them is the Ramanjaneya temple, where a graceful black sculpture of Lord Rama stands at the center, flanked by Lakshmana and Sita Devi. Before them, Hanuman stands in Anjali Mudra, hands folded in eternal reverence, his gaze filled with devotion. These small sanctums, perhaps carved by humble artisans of different eras, remind us that where faiths flow, time itself seems to pass, leaving only devotion to echo along the river's edge. The next shrine is dedicated to Lord Ayyappan, also revered as Dharma Shasta or Manikandan, the deity of truth and righteousness. This temple features 18 golden steps sacred for the Erumudi ritual performed by devotees. This temple resembles a smaller replica of the Sri Dharma Shasta temple of Shabarimala, radiating the same spirit of devotion. Here Anna Dasoha, the offering of food, is performed every day, symbolizing service and compassion. The 18 sacred steps form the main stairway to the sanctum, and as tradition decrees, no devotees without the Irumudi Kettu may ascend them, a reminder that faith must be carried with both discipline and devotion. At its heart rests a Panchaloha idol of Lord Ayyappa in Yoga Mudra, radiating calm and discipline. According to Hindu belief, Ayyappan is the divine son of Lord Shiva and Mohini, the female form of Lord Vishnu, symbolizing the union of Shaivism and Vaishnavism. He manifests in 8 revered forms: Adi Shasta, Dharma Shasta, Gnana Shasta, Kalyana Varada Shasta, Sammohana Shasta, Santhana Prapti Shasta, Veda Shasta, and Veera Shasta, each embodying a unique facet of divine wisdom and strength. The next temple is dedicated to Lord Dattatreya or Dattaguru, the divine sannyasi, an incarnation embodying the united essence of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. Here, creation, preservation, and transformation merge into one serene form of wisdom. A graceful Ficus racemosa tree, the red river fig or gular, shades the temple, its clustered fruits adding a touch of natural sanctity to this peaceful abode of the eternal teacher. Here stands the temple of Chamundeshwari and Chowdeshwari Devi, fierce yet compassionate goddesses revered across Karnataka and Maharashtra. They embody the divine power that destroys ignorance and restores balance to the world. According to legend, when the forces of darkness grew unstoppable, Lord Shiva asked Parvati to manifest her power. From that radiant energy emerged Chowdeshwari Devi with 4 arms, holding a sword, a trishul, a damaru, and a bowl, each symbolizing creation, preservation, and destruction in harmony. Worshipped as a form of Shakti, the goddess here represents courage and protection. At the sanctum entrance, 2 silent guardians welcome every devotee, Nandini and Malini, symbolizing grace, protection, and the adorned beauty of divine feminine energy. The Sri Satyanarayana Swamy temple in Nanjangud is one of the town's oldest shrines. Its traditional architecture suggests that it may have been built in the early 1900s, quietly standing through generations of worship. The main deity here is Sri Satyanarayana Swamy, and within the temple you will also find sacred spaces dedicated to Lord Shiva and Lord Ganesha. Though modest in size, this temple carries a peaceful charm, a place where devotees come seeking truth, grace, and the quiet blessings of the divine. At the very entrance of the temple stands the Garuda Kamba, where Garuda is depicted in a posture of pranams to Lord Satyanarayana. This pillar with its detailed carvings and elegant form adds a rich architectural charm to the temple's doorway. Jagadguru Sri Chandrasekhara Bharati Mahaswamiji, the 34th Acharya of the Sringeri Sharada Peetham, revered as a Jivan Mukta and an embodiment of profound Vairagya, was known for his deep meditation, humility, and spiritual influence that transformed even skeptics. He attained Mahasamadhi in 1954 and, as per local belief, consecrated the Lord Sri Satyanarayana Swamy here. Look closely at the roof. A hanging diya sways gently above, a traditional feature often seen in temples built or renovated in early 1900s. Its presence adds yet another layer of history to this place, linking it to the long lineage of devotion and patronage that enriched Nanjangud over centuries. It stands as a testament to how devotion is not always loud or elaborate. Sometimes it lives quietly in places like this, in stone walls, in oil lamps, and in generations of folded hands. Hidden away from the grandeur of the main shrine of Srikanteshwara temple lies a quite almost forgotten sanctum, the Sri Kashi Vishwanatha Shiva temple. Modest in structure yet profound in spirit, locals believe this temple has stood here for nearly 300 years, carrying a story that whispers through time. Long ago, a member of the royal lineage of Mysore was struck by mysterious illness. In search of relief, they turned to an astrologer who suggested a deeply symbolic remedy: offer sesame seeds or till in charity. But this was no ordinary donation. Sesame, in our tradition, is associated with karma, purification, and ancestral balance. Receiving it is believed to require inner purity, courage, and spiritual readiness. For one symbolically accepts the burdens tied to it, and so no one came forward until one man did. A humble priest, Lingabhataru of this very temple, stepped ahead with quiet resolve. He agreed to accept the sesame seeds, but with a condition: bring the sacred Vishwanatha from Kashi and install him here. The royal family agreed, but a new dilemma arose. Lingabhataru tried to distribute the sesame seeds, even attempted to sell them. Yet people hesitated. The belief was strong. Taking sesame given in such a ritual might carry unseen karmic weight. Days passed. Then came a simple worker, someone who operated a kulme, a traditional furnace or kiln. He accepted the sesame, not with fear but with practicality. Day after day he used it as fuel in his work. Within 2 months everything was gone. No calamity, no suffering, only honest labor. From his earnings he offered a humble share back to Lingabhataru. That moment changed everything. Lingabhataru presented this to the royal family, not as money but as a proof that sincerity transforms karma, that faith when combined with action dissolves fear. True to their word, the royal lineage fulfilled the promise. From the sacred city of Varanasi, the idol of Sri Kashi Vishwanatha was brought and installed here in Nanjangud. In this quiet temple, away from the crowds, lies a timeless truth. Not all burdens destroy. Some, when embraced with sincerity, transforms into blessings. Tucked within the serene surroundings of Nanjangud, this sacred space beautifully brings together three powerful forms of divinity: Alongside a graceful idol of Lord Satyanarayana, the temple enshrines Kashi Vishwanatha, one of the most revered manifestations of Lord Shiva, known as Vishwanatha or Vishveshwara, meaning the ruler of the universe. What makes this temple even more spiritually complete is the adjacent sanctum of Vishalakshi, the divine consort of Vishwanatha. Her name Vishalakshi, meaning the wide-eyed one, symbolizes a presence that sees the world with compassion, wisdom and boundless love. Together, this divine trio create a rare spiritual harmony. Satyanarayana, the path of truth and righteousness; Vishwanatha, the cosmic force governing the universe; Vishalakshi, the nurturing gaze that embraces all existence. In this quiet temple of Nanjangud, truth, cosmic power and compassion come together, guiding every soul that steps within.
सत्य की ज्योति से जग प्रकाशित हो, सत्यनारायण का व्रत मार्ग दिखाए। विश्वनाथ है धड़कन इस सृष्टि की, हर कण में शिवत्व झलक जाए। विशालाक्षी की करुणा भरी दृष्टि, जगत को ममता से तामे रहे। त्रिदेव स्वरूप ये एक ही सत्य, शक्ति शिव सत्य सदा साथ रहे।
Nanjangud is also known as Parashurama Kshetra, a sacred land connected with one of the most intense and transformative legends in Hindu Dharma. According to the Puranas, Sage Jamadagni once ordered his son Parashurama to behead his mother Mata Renuka. The reason was rooted in Dharma. Renuka Devi, renowned for her purity and unwavering devotion, once saw a group of Gandharvas by the river, and for a moment her mind wavered. Sage Jamadagni, being a strict practitioner of austerity, sensed this lapse and asked Parashurama to carry out the harsh command as a test of obedience and spiritual discipline. Parashurama obeyed his father without hesitation and committed the grave act known as Matruhatya. But the moment it was done, remorse filled his heart. Seeking relief from this unbearable sin, Parashurama approached Narada, who advised him to go to Garalapuri, present-day Nanjangud, and pray to Lord Nanjundeshwara, the healer who removes the deepest poisons of life. Parashurama reached this land, built a small shelter from branches, and began worshipping a Shivalinga hidden beneath the forest shrubs. As he cleared the wild growth with his parashu, his axe, the blade accidentally struck the Shivalinga. Immediately, the tip of the linga began to bleed. Parashurama smeared the sacred mud upon the bleeding linga, and instantly the wound healed. Shiva then instructed him, "Build a Mantapa here, continue your penance, and let devotion be your atonement, not death." Thus Nanjangud became Parashurama Kshetra, a sacred space where repentance meets forgiveness, where divine grace meets human transformation. Even today, devotees believe that the soil of Nanjangud carries the healing blessings that once cured the bleeding Shivalinga. And the story of Parashurama reminds us that every soul can find redemption when it turns toward truth. The Kaundinya River, also called the Gundlu River, a non-perennial, small but sacred stream near Nanjangud. This river is associated with Kaundinya Maharshi, a revered sage believed to be a descendant of Rishi Maitreya and connected to the lineage of Vasishtha. He is said to have travelled across India in search of divine peace and performed intense penance in nearby regions, making this land spiritually vibrant. Even today, devotees come to this quiet stream to immerse jaggery and salt, a symbolic offering that represents letting go of bitterness and inviting sweetness into life. A little away from the heart of Nanjangud, along the road that leads toward Gundlupet, stands a serene and welcoming shrine, the Sri Santhana Ganapati temple at Sindhuvalli. Located about 2 km from Kalale and 8 km from Nanjangud, this temple has become a cherished spiritual stop for families seeking blessings of growth, harmony, and new beginnings. Here, Lord Ganesha is worshipped in his gentle, endearing form as Santhana Ganapati, the divine child, the symbol of innocence, fertility, and the continuity of life. This manifestation of Ganapati is believed to bless couples with children, protect families from obstacles, and nurture emotional and spiritual well-being within the household. Though newly constructed, the temple radiates a simple, peaceful charm. Its quiet surroundings, open sky, and soft rhythm of passing winds make it a place where devotees can pause, gather their thoughts, and offer heartfelt prayers for the well-being of their loved ones. Over the years, many couples have visited this shrine with hopes in their eyes and returned with stories of blessings, healing, and new life. That is why this temple is not just a structure, it's a spiritual companion, a place where families come with trust and walk away with renewed faith. Located 8 kilometers from temple town Nanjangud, Kalale, once the political and cultural capital of the Kalale Dalavois, this region stands as a testament to their devotion, power, and enduring legacy. Though expanded by the Kalale chiefs and Mysore Vadayars, the temple's intricate carvings and sculptural style reflect the legacy of Hoysala craftsmanship, a reminder that art often outlives empires. Legend whispers that this sacred land once echoed with the presence of sage Atri, who worshipped Lord Srikantha, an idol believed to have been installed by Lord Brahma himself. Atri established his ashrama here, turning the region into a spiritual sanctuary. It is said that Garuda, the divine mount of Lord Vishnu, visited this very spot, blessing sage Atri and his son Dattatreya. Years later, King Janmejeya of the Kuru dynasty arrived here and discovered a mesmerizing image of Lord Narayana hidden within a dense bamboo forest. Awestruck, he ordered the clearing of the forest and built a temple, enshrining the deity for generations to worship. Local folklore tells of a sacred sign that revealed the deity's presence. A cow belonging to the Kalale royal family would gaze in the bamboo forest here, yet mysteriously release all its milk at one spot, the very place where the temple stands today. Curious and awed, the royals ordered the land to be excavated. Beneath the earth, they discovered the divine idol of Lakshmikantha. Recognizing the sanctity of the find, the Kalale chief built a temple to enshrine the deity, transforming the site into a revered place of worship. In front of the temple stand two significant halls, the Kartika Mantapa and Navaratri Mantapa, where festive rituals and seasonal celebrations unfold. Every pillar here is more than an architectural element. It is a storyteller, preserving timeless legends and inviting devotees to witness the epics through art. The temple is believed to have been built between 1505 and 1527 CE by Kantha Vadayar, the first ruler and Dalavoy of Kalale. Lord Lakshmikantha became the royal deity of the Kalale chiefs and continues to be revered by their descendants even today. In the early 18th century, the temple saw significant expansion under King Dodda Krishna Raja Vadayar I of the Mysore dynasty, further enhancing its grandeur. Just beyond the entrance stand the Dvajastambham, Balipitam and Garuda, all aligned in reverence towards the sanctum. In the early 18th century, Dalavoy Devarajaya of Kalale family donated an impressive metallic idol of Lord Rama, adding to the temple's sacred treasures. Facing the sacred east, the direction of sunrise, renewal and divine awakening, the temple welcomes devotees through its majestic five-tiered gopuram rising gracefully against the sky. Each tier of the towering gateway is adorned with sculptural details that echo centuries of devotion, guiding the eye upward in reverence. As the first rays of the morning sun touch the gopuram, it symbolizes the triumph of light over darkness. Passing beneath this monumental entrance is more than a physical act. It is a spiritual transition, leaving the ordinary world behind and stepping into a realm of sacred presence, timeless rituals, and divine grace. The Mantapa outside the temple is supported by beautifully carved stone pillars that bring mythology to life. These intricate sculptures narrate episodes from the Ramayana and Mahabharata, transforming the space into a gallery of sacred stories etched in stone. Within the temple sanctum, devotees encounter a remarkable assembly of Vishnu in his many revered forms. Pattabhirama, Lakshminarayana, Varadarajaswamy, Keshava-swamy, Rajamannara-swamy, Venkatachala-swamy, Chelvaraya-swamy, and Kodandarama, many sculpted in sacred black Saligrama Shila. These shrines likely emerged during a period when Vaishnavism flourished across the region, reflecting deep royal patronage and the spread of Sri Vaishnava devotion. By enshrining multiple manifestations of Vishnu, the temple symbolically unites diverse pilgrimage traditions, allowing devotees to experience many sacred forms in one holy space. As Vaishnavism flourished, the temple evolved with shrines like Aravindanayaki, reflecting the growing influence of Sri Vaishnava devotion and the living nature of temple traditions. Temples are living institutions, not frozen monuments. They grow with faith, patrons, regional traditions, and evolving theology. Within the temple at the right corner stands a separate shrine dedicated to goddess Aravindanayaki, and in the left corner to Andalamma, the divine consort of the Lord, completing the sacred ensemble. The temple layout follows classical design comprising the sanctum or Garbhagruha, Antarala, Ardhamandapa and Mahamandapa, reflecting traditional temple architecture. At the heart of the shrine resides a 3.5-foot Saligrama idol of Lord Lakshmikantha, flanked gracefully by Sri Devi and Bhudevi. Hedathale, a serene village located 13 km from Nanjangud and 14 km from Kalale, was once known as Hedathale, Yeda meaning left. Legend tells of a gigantic demon who disrupted sacred rituals, stamping out holy fires and defiling them. Unable to subdue the creature, the rishis sought the help of Kaundinya Maharshi, who prayed to Lord Narayana. Narayana appeared and vanquished the demon, a colossal being whose limbs towered like forest trees. When the demon fell, its head landed to the left side, giving the place its name, Hedathale. In Sanskrit, the region was known as Vamashura Nagara. Over time, Hedathale evolved in common usage into the present day Hedathale. In the temple courtyard stands an intriguing elephant sculpture with an unfinished past. During the reign of Hoysala ruler Ballala III, a sculptor owed to complete the temple before sunrise, but dawn arrived while he was still shaping the elephant, leaving it as a rough outline rather than a finished form. Buried over time and forgotten, the sculpture resurfaced during later renovations, revealing the incomplete yet unmistakable figure of an elephant frozen in the moment the promise was broken. The Lakshmikantha Swamy temple stands as an enduring symbol of South India's cultural and architectural legacy. Believed to have been built in 1187 AD during the reign of Hoysala king Veeraballala II, this ancient shrine preserves centuries of history, devotion, and sacred tradition. An exquisite example of Hoysala architectural brilliance, the temple is built in Trikutachala style, featuring 3 sanctums arranged around a central atrium. From this vantage point, devotees can behold all 3 deities at once, a design that beautifully unites multiple forms of the divine within a single sacred space. The Sri Lakshmikantha Swamy temple, built in classic Hoysala style, features a remarkable 16-faced Mantapa or Chavadi, a rare architectural marvel. The temple parisara also displays 4 tiger motifs, the royal emblem of the Hoysala dynasty. This unique pavilion was constructed by Bhimanna Dandanayaka, a local ruler for a deeply personal yet practical reason. Blessed with 16 daughters, he designed the Chavadi as a gathering hall where each daughter and her husband could assemble on a fixed day, allowing family reunions without disrupting administrative duties. Ingeniously planned, the king's seat offers a full view of all 32 members, daughters and sons-in-law, while the queen's seat is positioned to see only her daughters with their husbands seated just beyond her line of sight. This thoughtful design reflects the social customs and ethics of the time, blending architecture with cultural sensitivity. Lakshmi Narasimha is seen in a Shanta or peaceful form, radiating calmness and divine reassurance rather than ferocity. The idol of Lord Lakshmikantha is depicted in a serene posture associated with Mudra Dharana, symbolizing the sacred wearing of divine emblems. In the Sri Vaishnava tradition, a deeply revered rite follows the Sudarshana Homa, where the symbols of the Chakra and Shankha are ritually sanctified in fire. The heated Chakra is gently marked on the right arm and the Shankha on the left, leaving a permanent imprint, a sign of purification, devotion, and complete surrender to Lord Vishnu. These sacred marks are not merely symbols, but a lifelong seal of faith, identity, and spiritual belonging. A unique highlight of the Lakshmikantha Swamy temple is the shrine of Andal, the only woman among the revered Alvar saints. Her sculpture appears with her eyes gently closed. Yet, when the priest lifts the lamp during the worship, her eyes glow in the light, creating the enchanting illusion that she is gazing directly at the devotee. In most depictions, Lord Venugopala is associated with Adishesha, the divine serpent of cosmic protection. Here, however, the deity is portrayed slightly larger in form and uniquely crowned by the Kalpavruksha, the celestial wish-fulfilling tree, a rare iconographic feature that reflects local devotional symbolism. Located about 2 kilometers from Hedathale, Hemmargala has many legends. You can find pulses, grains and vegetables for sale at temple entrance. Once ruled by the Gangarasa chiefs is steeped in legend. Before a military campaign, King Gangarasa dreamt of Lord Krishna, who foretold his victory and revealed that the idol of Santhana Venugopala Swamy lay buried where his chariot would break on his return. The prophecy came true. The idol was recovered and installed by Maharshi Kaundinya at his sacred seat of worship. The temple later came under Hoysala patronage, and in the Palguna of 1298 AD, King Veeraballala endowed it with lands to support the daily rituals and upkeep of worship. A Chola king blessed with 12 daughters prayed to Sri Venugopala Swamy for a son to continue his lineage. When the queen bore yet another girl, the grief-stricken couple returned to the temple, resolved to end their lives in surrender to the Lord. At dawn, as they took one last look at the child, a miracle unfolded. The infant had transformed into a boy. Overwhelmed with devotion, they named the deity Huchu Gopala, the wondrous unpredictable Lord, a name that lives on to this day. Srikanteshwara Narasimha Raja Vadiyar of the Yaduvamsha lineage of Mysore, yearning for a male heir, prayed before the Lord at this sacred shrine. In time, he was blessed with a son, and in gratitude named him Mummadi Krishnaraja Vadiyar after the deity himself. This royal episode stands as a testament to the Lord's grace and the enduring faith placed in his divine blessings. Local lore speaks of the feudal lord Bhimappa Nayaka blessed with 16 daughters and longing for a son. When another girl was born, his wife placed the child before Sri Venugopala Swamy and prayed in surrender. By the time Bhimappa Nayaka arrived at the temple, a miracle had occurred. The child had transformed into a boy. It is believed that the direction the child faced gave rise to the name Hedathale, while the outstretched legs pointed toward Hemmargala, also known as Hemapuri. It is believed that Kaundinya Maharshi once visited Hemapuri, then a vast lake surrounded by towering trees. Choosing the tranquil landscape for meditation, he blessed the land to flourish and grow, as grand as the trees that encircled its waters. Over time, the place came to be known as Hemmargala, derived from Hemmara, meaning the great or towering trees in the local vernacular. Local legend speaks of a demon slain by the saint in this region. His head severed from his body in the battle. It is believed that the spot where the head fell came to be known as Hedathale, while the place where the body lay was called Hemapuri, later evolving into Hemmargala. This tale weaves geography with folklore, giving sacred meaning to the very names of these villages. The temple reflects layered history. The Garbhagruha bears classic Hoysala craftsmanship, while the outer structures belong to the Vijayanagara period and later additions. A striking Udbhava Narasimha carved on a pillar captivates every visitor. At the sanctum stands Lord Krishna in the graceful Tribangi posture, revered as Kodalu Gopala, embodying divine charm and musical grace. Adding to the temple's uniqueness is a sacred anthill behind the Garbhagruha, a rare and revered feature that enhances its spiritual aura. This is the Sri Raghavendra Swamy Mutt of Nanjangud, also called Pritika Sannidhi, the only place where Rayaru is worshipped in idol form. In the mid-1800s, Sri Suganendra Tirtharu, the pontiff of the Mutt, wished to spend his final days in Mantralaya, but Rayaru appeared in his dream and asked him to return to Nanjangud, promising that he himself would come there. That same night, Rayaru appeared in the dreams of three people, a washerman in Srirangam, telling him the idol lies beneath the rock he washes clothes on, a Brahmin instructing him to collect that idol and carry it by foot to Nanjangud, and King Krishnaraja Vadiyar III asking him to support the installation. Soon after Rayaru's Uttara Aradhana, Sri Suganendra attained the lotus feet of Hari here, making this mutt a uniquely sacred presence of Rayaru in idol form. The Nanjangud Palace carries a quiet but significant chapter of Mysore's royal history. In 1776, Chamaraja Vadiyar IX became the 21st Maharaja of Mysore. He and his queen, Maharani Kempa Nanjamani Avaru, did not have a child for many years. With deep faith, they prayed to Lord Srikanteshwara seeking his blessings. Their prayers were answered. In 1794, Krishnaraja Vadiyar III was born, the future 22nd Maharaja of Mysore. He would go on to rule for nearly 70 years, shaping the cultural and architectural identity of the kingdom. This palace in Nanjangud is one of the masterpieces built under the Vadiyar reign, reflecting their devotion and artistic vision. Krishnaraja Vadiyar III was a devoted worshipper of Lord Nanjundeshwara, and he often stayed here while offering prayers to the divine Nilakanta. Today, the palace stands as a reminder of royal faith, architectural beauty, and the deep spiritual bond between the Vadiyars and Nanjangud's sacred temple. The Nanjangud banana or Rasabale is a unique variety grown only in this region. Because it cannot grow well outside Nanjangud, its availability is limited, making it highly sought after. Small and buttery soft, its rich taste and aroma come from its natural genetics and the black saline alluvial soil along the Kapila river. This special fruit has also been honored with a geographical indication tag number. And before you leave Nanjangud, do not forget to visit the B.V. Pandit outlet on Rashtrapati Road. B.V. Pandit, born in 1887, grew up deeply rooted in India's ancient healing traditions. He did not just study Ayurveda, he lived it. With quiet dedication, vast knowledge and a heart set on serving society, he founded Sadvaidyasala here in Nanjangud, a place where medicine was not business but service, ethics and compassion. His most iconic creation became the Nanjangud tooth powder, so famous across Karnataka that people fondly called the Nanjangud Mysuru train the Tooth Powder Express. Made from simple paddy husk ash, this little brown powder found a home in thousands of households. By 1918, as influenza swept across India after the First World War, the demand for Sadvaidyasala's medicine soared. His famous Kasturi formula helped countless people find strength and stamina during those difficult days. Today, his legacy continues in every bottle, every powder, and every remedy sold at that small outlet, a gentle reminder that some lives don't just pass through time, they leave cures, courage, and compassion behind. B.V. Pandit passed away in 1976, but his abandoned bungalow still stands, quite weathered, remembering a man who healed a region with knowledge, humility, and devotion. These are sacred dots of time, temples that have risen through eras, each echoing the bhakti of kings, saints, and humble devotees alike. They stand as symbols of unbroken faith, of rulers who built in devotion, and sages who illuminated through wisdom. The Kabini or Kapila river has silently witnessed it all, inspiring countless acts of faith and spiritual awakening along its tranquil banks. And on your way back, don't forget to visit Mallanamule, home to the Mallanamule Basaveshwara temple and the Lingayat Mutt located on the Mysore-Nanjangud Road, National Highway 766. This sacred place continues to serve the community through its religious and social initiatives, carrying forward the timeless tradition of service, seva that has always been at the heart of devotion. Traveling further along the serene banks of the Kapila river, you will find Sri Prasanna Nanjundeshwara Swamy temple, simple, elegant and timeless. In front of the temple stands the traditional Garuda Stamba or flag post, a silent witness to centuries of worship. This is an extremely old temple, once lying in ruins, now lovingly restored by the Muzrai department. Quiet and unexplored, it remains one of those sacred spaces where the river's calm seems to merge with the spirit of divinity. The presiding deity here is Lord Shiva, and within the temple complex there is a separate shrine dedicated to Goddess Parvati, along with several other deities, each sanctum carrying echoes of devotion from forgotten ages. According to legend, Sri Mummadi Krishnaraja Vadiyar, the king of Mysore, once had a divine vision in which the Lord appeared in his dream and instructed him to rebuild this ancient temple. This tranquil temple resting beside the Kapila invites not crowds but contemplation, a humble reminder that faith, like the river, flows on silently through time. The old idol of Sri Nanjundeshwara, it is believed, was originally enshrined here and later moved around the 12th century to the larger temple complex about 6 kilometers away, according to certain historians. On the right side of this temple stands an ancient stone-pillared shelter, its weathered roof still supported by strong granite columns, a quiet remnant of history that continues to guard the sanctity of this sacred place. ये आप पे निर्भर करता है किस पथ पर आप चलना चाहते हैं। उस कपिला महर्षि के मार्ग पर जिन्होंने ज्ञान और ध्यान से प्रकाश दिया, या उस महर्षि गौतम के मार्ग पर जिन्होंने भक्ति और तपस्या से इस भूमि को पवित्र किया। इन्हीं के चरणों में राजा महाराजाओं ने प्रेरणा पाकर लोक कल्याण किया। और आज हम सब इस युग में शून्य और प्रकाश के बीच अपनी लय खोज रहे हैं। और शायद ये भी जरूरी है कि हर कोई भक्ति की रूप में ही चले। कोई आस्तिक बनकर विश्वास करता है तो कोई नास्तिक बनकर प्रश्न पूछता है, पर दोनों ही रास्ते अंत में सत्य की खोज ही तो है। नंजनगुड हमें यही सिखाता है कि भक्ति हो या तर्क, श्रद्धा हो या जिज्ञासा, अगर मन साफ है तो हर मार्ग प्रकाश की ओर ले जाता है। It depends on you, the path you choose to walk upon. Will it be the path of Maharshi Kapila, who spread light through knowledge and meditation, or the path of Maharshi Gautama, who sanctified this land through devotion and penance? It was at the feet of such sages that kings once found inspiration to serve humanity. And today, in this very age, we too search for our rhythm between emptiness and illumination. श्रीकंठेश्वरा की चरणों में शिवा के लय से जन्मे अनंत ज्ञानी और महर्षि, और उन्हीं के मार्ग पर गंगा, चोला, होयसला, विजयनगरा और वड़ैयार भक्ति में झुकते चले आए। और नंजनगुड उन सबका साक्षी बनकर आज भी श्रद्धा के साथ खड़ा है। I hope you have enjoyed this journey. We shall meet again in the next chapter. Jai Srikanteshwara Mahaprabhu.